Chapter 2. There is only one Porsche in the world. Looking at the location, put away the car keys, and went out. All the way to the shopping mall near the community ran, and with the positioning, came to the parking lot. Instead, I saw a group of people surrounding there, and I don't know what they were talking about. What's the situation? Looking at this scene, Lin Chen looked puzzled, and then, a flash of inspiration suddenly appeared in my mind. Could it be my car? As the idea fell, Lin Chen just walked over. As soon as he got close, he heard everyone's discussion. I'll go, is this Daben? Hiss, this is a bit hard to wipe. Daben has lost a layer of paint. This car is a big G. Now, the small tens of thousands are gone, right? Hey, half a year's salary for this kind of luxury car is not enough for someone to repair a car. Listen to this burst of discussion. Lin Chen also understood at this time. It turned out that a Mercedes-Benz was hit. Through the crowd, Lin Chen can clearly see it now. A big black Mercedes was parked there at this moment, and next to this car, a young man in a white shirt, standing aside, somewhat at a loss. Lin Chen, who watched this scene, sighed in his heart. I don't know, which unlucky guy hit Daben. Wait a minute, no, this is Daben bumping into someone else, and Daben should be fully responsible. After the idea falls, Lin Chen looked along the big run. I saw a pure white supercar parked there. What surprised Lin Chen was, the big Benz has lost a layer of paint. But there is nothing wrong with the rear of this supercar. As for the owner of the big Benz, his complexion was pale at this time. Looking at this scene, he murmured in his mouth, "It's over. It's over. I can't afford to pay for this car." Listening to the words of the owner of the big Benz, the people beside him spoke. No, isn't this a Porsche? You big G, you are no worse than others. Why can't you afford to pay? Yes, this Porsche is about 2 million. Scratching the rear of the car is nothing more than repainting. Hearing these words, the young man there cried and said, "What do you know? This car is not an ordinary Porsche. This car is a Porsche 911 GT 1-98. The only one in the world. This car is at least 80 million in China. If the car is scratched, it will have to be transported to Shenzhen for touch-ups. After such a trip, there is no 5 or 6 million yuan, which is not even at all. If I go back and tell my parents, I will be beaten to death." This little brother is already crying a little bit at this time. What? 80 million? There is only one in the world. Brother, don't tease me. No, it's just a Porsche. Why does it cost 80 million? Hearing this, many people had doubts on their faces. And at this moment, a trembling voice also sounded from behind. I'll go, I checked just now, this car really costs 80 million. After this sentence fell, everyone fell into dead silence. The ant who was there was going to lean on the car body. Immediately, I was so frightened that I backed up again, and my body trembled. What's more, he almost fell to the ground. A luxury car worth 80 million. If this is bumped, wouldn't tens of millions be gone? At this time, many people also looked at the little brother there with sympathy. After all, a $1 million big G collided with an $80 million luxury car. Basically, it's going to ruin the family. Hey, this little brother is miserable enough. Yes, but this kind of 80 million car is still on the road. Isn't it harmful? No, why does this hurt people? Is it possible that they can only park at home when they buy a car? Just when everyone was discussing, Lin Chen also came to the front. He looked at the rear of his Porsche. There wasn't a single scratch on the rear of the car. The paint is still intact. Nodded, said, "Brother, you don't need to pay for this car." Hearing these words, the little brother over there was taken aback for a moment. Then he looked at Lin Chen in front of him, feeling a little dazed. After looking up and down, I saw that Lin Chen was wearing a set of cheap Taobao items. Immediately, with a bitter smile, he shook his head and said, "Brother, don't tease me, this car is not yours." The people next to him also echoed at this time. "Yeah, young man, you're not the owner of the car, so don't make trouble here, okay? I have nothing to do and I have to get involved. Can you get involved in this matter?" "That's right. Do you think you are the owner of the car? Just help others make decisions in such a random way?" If the owner of the big Benz really left, then the owner of the Porsche came. If he wanted compensation, who would he ask for compensation? That's right, if you are involved at that time, can you afford to pay for the 80 million car? Hearing these words, Lin Chen smiled. Then he shook his head and took out the car keys from his pocket. Gently pressed down. With the crisp sound sounded, the ambient lights in the car come on. Butterfly doors, then lift up. At this moment, the audience. There was dead silence. At this moment, everyone's faces were filled with astonishment and disbelief. This car, it's really his. Obviously, in terms of clothing, she is very ugly, just wearing Taobao goods. But he can afford a luxury car worth 80 million yuan. This is just too crazy. At this moment, think back to what they said before. Everyone just felt a burning pain on their face, especially the little brother Daben who was there. At this moment, the look on his face, from disbelief at the beginning, to dullness, and now joy. In a hurry, he spoke to Lin Chen. "Brother, sir, your car." "Don't worry, my car is fine, that's all, you can move your car." Lin Chen waved his hand. "Hey! Good." Brother Daben was overjoyed. "Where do you dare to stay longer?" Immediately got into the car and started the ignition. "Get out of here quickly." Lin Chen sat in the driver's seat. Immediately, I only felt myself as a whole. At this moment, he almost sank into the seat. The whole body is wrapped by this seat. This feels, as expected of a Porsche. Feeling the feeling of sitting on a sports car, Lin Chen felt a burst of emotion in his heart. It has to be said that a luxury car is a luxury car. Even the seat feel is better than that of ordinary vehicles. That gap is not even a star. Lin Chen closed the car door, drove the car carefully, and left the parking lot. There is a difference between the way of driving a supercar and the way of driving a normal car. So even though Lin Chen has a driver's license, he is still a little scared. On the road, after gradually adapting to the driving method, Lin Chen started to speed up slowly, run all the way until the end.